Matt moved to Michigan, or actually went to Michigan in the middle 1990s to take a summer course at the Oxbow um, Art Center in Saugatuck. It's a summer extension of the Chicago Art Museum. And he took glassblowing there with this man right here, Jerry Catania. Jerry had been was a renowned glassblower. He was one of the original student helpers to build Pilchuck in Portland, Oregon, which became Dale Chihuly's base of operation. And Jerry was there in the beginning, came back to Michigan with what he had learned and started teaching glass, opening his own studio. This program is a result of Jerry's purchasing of a old dilapidated building in Benton Harbor, Michigan, in around 2000. And Matt, as I said, had been at Oxbow, stayed on for a couple years as first student and then assistant instructor, and then spent several years working with Jerry at Jerry's studio, blowing glass, learning all the techniques of blowing glass. Matt was also helpful in Jerry converting this dilapidated building. He had no roof, as a matter of fact. That's how bad it was. Jerry got several grants to pay for the reconstruction and rehabilitation of the building. Matt was there helping out with blood, sweat, and tears. And as a result, this studio called the Water Street Glassworks was opened in 2004. It was a teaching studio for Jerry. Matt was an assistant instructor back then. And this program that we're watching right now is a program called Fired Up for Benton Harbor high school students. The students had to apply and qualify, had to keep their grades up, and so the participation in this program was really a reward for them for good work. Jerry was a great teacher and took great pride in this, and this program that he opened in 2004 continues to this day, even though Jerry passed away 5 years ago in 2000. They've done a lot of good work here. This is the one of the first 2 years of the program running, and Matt was still there. Matt stayed with Jerry till about 2007 when he came back to Lake Bluff. But Matt was very helpful to Jerry in getting this thing up and running. Matt had his own studio, Glory Hole, which is what that hot furnace is called. The student here is working on a project she came up with, an idea, which is going to be an ant. It's a glass ant. And right now she's shaping the hot molten glass with a pair of long tweezers. It only stays pliable so long, and then it's got to go back into that glory hole. The temperatures of which, in order to keep the glass molten, are between 2,000 and 2,300 degrees inside. And when the glass is in there, it's on a hollow stainless steel tube that you can blow through, and we'll see an example of the student blowing on the glass in a few minutes. She's shaping it now, but it's got to be constantly turned because it's a molten shape. It's like putty. You've got to keep turning it, otherwise it tends to slump. And here she's going to get up and do a little more. She's going to expand that bubble a little bit by blowing on it. After which, Matt's going to put it right back in the glory hole, so it can be further worked on. When it's out of the glory hole, it's got to be constantly twirled, otherwise that slumping will take place. Water Street Glassworks had 3 glory holes and also a kiln, and once the piece is done, constructing with the molten glass is taken from there to this kiln. Here's another part of the studio which is called lamp working. Students are sitting at an individual workspace with a propane torch and glass rods, and they can make small pieces of glass ornaments, marbles, that kind of thing there without without the need of a glory hole. That's the way Matt first started out working at home when he came back from his Oxbow experience. To mention, there's a kiln that the finished glass project goes into to gradually reduce the temperature from 2,000 degrees down to room temperature. It's done overnight. If it weren't done slowly like that, the glass would shatter. The finished piece would shatter. The studio that Matt had at home was quite like this. It's all made of stuff that he either salvaged from roadside or found at dumps, or then some stuff had to be purchased. Right now they're working on getting the body ready for another leg. There's 6 legs on it right now, and they want to add one more pair of legs to make it an ant. In order to do that, the glass has got to be heated properly and get set to receive the new leg. You can see it's slumping now. And here, another student assistant is going to help touch that molten glass to the ant, pull it back, and the student artist is going to clip it off at the length that she wants, and then it'll go immediately back into the glory hole to be heated up again. Now it's finished, and Jerry's going to run it over to the kiln, put it in there where it'll stay overnight now, and hopefully not shatter as it cools down. This program is quite successful, has been since 2004 when it started to present day. Here's a display room with the students' ideas and thoughts of things to make are posted. And also there's a nice display room where some of the finished product are shown. Jerry unfortunately passed away in 2000, as I said, but this Water Street Glassworks is still in operation.